Vikings are planning to trade or cut Aaron Jones and Javon Hargrave. This basically is a move that will save them $18.65 million in their salary cap. Because the Vikings are, in this article at least, were roughly over $43 million over the $301 million salary cap. So let me get this fucking straight. The Vikings had $344 million as their cap hit for the whole year. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. And they don't even have the quarterback yet. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I think the Vikings are just in a very, very bad position. I think their GM obviously handed out bad contracts. And when push came to shove, they picked the wrong quarterback. And it's going to be a situation where Kevin O'Connell gets screwed over. I think the head coach gets screwed over here. I think you're looking at him. They're expecting to win with all the players that they have, but it's just not going to happen. Their team is old. JJ McCarthy didn't prove that much. You have the best receiver in the NFL and nobody else to help him. And it's like you're playing in a division where the Bears are better than you and growing better. The Lions are exponentially better than you and just had a bad year, I feel like, and they're still better than you. And the Packers are just better than you. You're the fourth team with the highest cap hit in that division. But you have, arguably, the best player in that division, and for Justin Jefferson. So it's like, they're in a very, very awkward spot where you feel like that's a team that should be contending, but they're just not going to. They're going to win maybe 4 to 5 games, get a bottom top 5 pick, maybe 6 or 7, 8, and they just won't be good. And Kevin O'Connell is going to be the one who gets all the shellacking and gets all the hate and gets all the, is going to be on the hot seat, which I feel like is unfair to him. Because he didn't build this absolute mockery of a team. So if I'm Kevin O'Connell, I think I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice because what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Whoa! Look at this chat. Hold on. Okay. You know what it is? Because I need to understand who was vouching for Sam Darnold in that room. I really do need to understand because I feel like Sam Darnold really just changed the trajectory of the Minnesota Vikings franchise for many years to come, right? And I need to know who was advocating for him in the room because if Kevin O'Connell was advocating for him, if I'm the GM, this coach has shown me this coach has shown me that he could win games with Kirk Cousins at the helm. He's shown me that he could win games with quarterbacks that shouldn't be able to win games in this league because they're buns, right? He's shown me that he could put up a fucking crazy offense and also have Brian Flores as his DC who's committed to this team and wants to build the top 5 defense and has done that in multiple years, right? So for the GM to then look at this 15-2 year of the Vikings, or 14-3, excuse me, only 1 game less from 14, 15, right? To be able to look at Sam Darnold and say, he's not worth that $33 million a year. We got to keep JJ McCarthy. We got to see what he's got. Right? That's where the fuck up has happened. Right? And I don't think that Kevin O'Connell was okay with that move. Maybe he liked JJ McCarthy. Right? He liked him enough to draft him. He thought he had good potential. He picked up Sam Darnold on a flyer because he's like, fuck it. He's young. He may get the start. I don't know. We'll see how he does. I'm a fucking quarterback whisperer. I make fucking Nick Mullins look good. So let's see what I can do with Sam Darnold. Fuck it. Why not? We may be shit, but, JJ McCarthy's injured. We'll see what happens. And then they fucking destroy the league. They fucking are playing out of their mind. Sam Darnold has fucking a great fucking year. And then they just decide to pivot. And I feel like that fucked up their whole trajectory as an organization. And it sucks because the fact that I could pinpoint the downfall of your organization with one move, criminal.
agree.
Well, I feel like too. You have to remember the Vikings were rebuilding with JJ McCarthy, right? They were getting younger. They were choosing to rebuild when they went with a young quarterback. We weren't expecting them to be great with Sam Darnold. It kind of feels like they jumped the gun really quickly. They took that leap when they went 14-3, and they were expecting, oh, with JJ, we'll just kind of be almost the same, and that didn't happen. So now it feels a lot worse than where they were. It feels like this team is not as they're not in the right space where they should be. They should be a lot better than they are, and they're not. Is kind of what I'm getting at, right? And if you're telling me that they're a quarterback away, that's fine. But then you have to go sign a quarterback. You can't tell me JJ McCarthy is the answer. If you believe that Brian Flores, Kevin O'Connell, and this offense, this defense is really good. It was really good last year. Can go out and be first place in this division, which is loaded. Go get a quarterback who win for you. Go get Kirk Cousins again, because that worked. He's a free agent. Go get a Mac Jones. Better than JJ McCarthy. If you're telling me this team's a quarterback away, go get a quarterback. You're already over the cap. Go get a quarterback. I get it, Aaron Jones, Ron Hargreaves, they're good players, they're great players. They're replaceable. If you're legit a quarterback away, go get a quarterback.
Yeah. And it's like because... But I feel like Aaron Jones, good player. Javon Hargrave, good players. They kind of didn't really do too much in Minnesota, right? Aaron Jones was spotty, a little bit unhealthy in certain moments. Javon Hargrave also was just not that good with Minnesota, right? So I don't think they're losing much in terms of talent. But fuck, it sucks when like you sign these guys, you bring them in, you have a great year. And then it just all fucking falls apart because of one guy. Number 9, J.J. McCarthy. Number fucking 9. They really believed in him. And it showed in the GM's incompetence because he got fired. He picked the wrong guy.
And real quick, last point I made on this real quick. I feel like the Vikings have to make a choice. Either A, we're going to commit. We're going to go out one more time, sign some key players, and go for it again in this division. Or we're going to rebuild. We're going to cut all the old talent. We're going to see what we can get, draft-wise. And we're going to see if we can rebuild this. Because I feel like in right now in their division, they're maybe at best the third best team right now. Yeah. With a top 5 defense and the best receiver in the NFL, you can't be the third best team in your own division. So something has to change somewhere.
6-7, fuck it, we'll turn it into a 9. Why not? I don't know, Jim.
6-7.
I don't like unless JJ McCarthy takes that fucking big leap, they aren't going anywhere. They're not. But it sucks because Sam Darnold took that leap with them. You had the guy who made the leap, and then you just let him go, and then he kept fucking jumping. He kept leaping. He leaped into the Super Bowl and then won. With a defense that was just as good as yours, probably. When everything was clicking, Minnesota's defense was pretty good, too. Justin Jefferson and JSN, kind of comparable. The running back room, Kenneth Walker, Shaq Sharper, they ain't that different from Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones.
Look, I'm just saying, one of my hot takes for the year. If the Vikings get off to a bad start, Kevin O'Connell will be fired.
Oh, that sucks.
If they start the year 0-4, 0-5, I think they're going to fire him.
That would be a terrible look for them if they did that. They should not do that.
Brian Flores leaves too. He's like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
I don't think he's the problem.
He's not.
He's not, but somebody's got to take the blame. And it's unfortunate that it's going to be him because it shouldn't be, and you're right. But somebody's got to take the fall.
Maybe he'll go, if that happens, maybe it'll be a good direction for him. Maybe he'll end up, since I don't think he's the problem, I think he'll probably get offers very quickly. He will be out of a job for maybe a week. And then
fuck it, back to the 49ers. Let's go back to Shanahan.
Oh, fuck. Go back to LA with fucking
but I think he
McVay.
may.
You piece of shit.
I think it all depends on how bad of a taste he has in his mouth for head coaching. He may be like, no, I love this. I don't want to be no one's coordinator or assistant coach. I want my own team.
The Jets.
Well, he'll go be a coordinator for like half a year, and then he'll be like, yeah, but I want to be a head coach though. I'm gonna Super Bowl as a coordinator with McVay, and then I'm gonna go be a head coach somewhere.
If the Jets get off to an 0-5 start, fire Aaron Glenn. If Minnesota in this world, they fire Kevin O'Connell. Who says he doesn't show up to New York?
He better.
Try to build a winner. Who says
he better? He better. He better.
He fucking better. Get him over here now. Pay the bag. That motherfucker has shown that
him and Arch Manning's gonna be great.
Oh, dude, that's talent.
Him and Arch Manning on the Jets next year. Let's do it. Why not?